Have you ever made a mistake so big that you thought your life was over? Maybe you lost someone's trust, failed an exam, quit too early, or made a choice that still haunts you. We all have moments we wish we could erase, moments where we whisper to ourselves, "If only I could go back." But what if I told you that sometimes the mistake you regret the most is the very thing that can lead you to your greatest purpose? Let me tell you a story. There was once a young man named Daniel, a quiet dreamer who believed he was destined for greatness. He wanted to start his own business, to create something meaningful, something that would make his parents proud. He worked day and night, saving every dollar from his small job at a local cafe. When he finally had enough, he invested everything into his idea, a small online store that sold handmade wooden watches. For a while, everything seemed perfect. Sales were growing, customers loved his work, and Daniel thought success had finally found him. But then, one mistake changed everything. He trusted a business partner he barely knew. That man took the money, disappeared, and left Daniel with nothing but debt and shame. Overnight, his dream turned into ashes. For months, Daniel couldn't look at himself in the mirror. He blamed himself for being foolish, for being too kind, too trusting, too hopeful. He stopped talking to his friends, ignored his family, and spent nights staring at the ceiling wondering how he could have been so stupid. Depression crept in quietly, like a shadow that refused to leave. He wanted to give up not just on business, but on life itself. The mistake had destroyed his confidence, his peace, and his belief in goodness. One evening, he sat in the park, lost in thought. The world around him moved on, people laughing, children playing, but inside him, everything was silent. An old man sat beside him on the bench and noticed his empty stare. "Son," the man said softly, "you look like someone who's carrying too much." Daniel forced a smile. "I made a mistake that ruined everything." The old man nodded as if he'd heard that line 1,000 times. "Do you know what ruins people?" he asked. "It's not the mistake, it's the belief that the mistake defines them." Those words hit Daniel harder than he expected. The old man continued, "I once lost everything too. My job, my home, my family. But I learned something: life doesn't end when you fall. It ends when you stop trying to stand." That night, Daniel went home and thought about those words. He realized that his mistake wasn't the end. It was a lesson. He couldn't change the past, but he could control what came next. Slowly, he began again. He worked small jobs, saved money, and studied business more seriously this time. He didn't rush. He didn't seek shortcuts. And 2 years later, he launched a new company, this time built on patience, honesty, and experience. The same people who once doubted him now looked up to him. He even taught young entrepreneurs about the importance of failure, warning them, Don't let one mistake destroy the rest of your life. Daniel's story reminds us all of something powerful. Mistakes don't break you, they shape you. Every wrong turn, every heartbreak, every disappointment is carving you into the person you are meant to become. The universe doesn't waste pain, it transforms it. Sometimes the doors that close are saving you from the paths that were never meant for you. Sometimes losing what you wanted is how you find what you truly need. The only real mistake is giving up before your comeback begins. So, if you're watching this and you're carrying guilt, regret, or shame from your past, let it go. You did what you could with what you knew back then. Now you know better, so now you can do better. Life is forgiving if you have the courage to start again. Don't let your past define you, let it refine you. Don't let one wrong step stop you from walking toward your purpose. Your story isn't over. You're just in the middle of the chapter where the hero falls before he rises. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep fighting for the version of you that doesn't give up. Because one day you'll look back and realize that what you thought was the end was actually the beginning of everything beautiful. So don't let this mistake destroy your life. Let it build your strength, your wisdom, and your future. And remember, your time will come.